Hey guys, welcome back to Mav Sports Minutes, bringing you all the facts, no BS, not wasting your time or mine because time is money. Alright, so as you would have noticed, the intro changed from Mav Sports Hour to Mav Sports Minutes, and that is because of the last comment on my last video. So shout out to Rabbi Mall for this question, and it's why is it Mav Sports Hour, but it's only 12 minutes long. So what I will do is I will change the name of my channel to Mavs Sports Minutes. So thank you for that. So I just want to clarify why there's been no videos lately. It's been a lot of stuff going on at home because of the COVID shutdown. Now everyone's working from home and everyone needs to use my computer. So, but I found some free time and was able to whip up a little video for you guys. So, yeah, we're back. Another thing before we get started, I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to Sports Gaming Universe for the clips you see in the background. The link to his channel will be in the description. Make sure you go check out his channel and subscribe to him. Anyway, with that being said, let's just jump right into this. So, NASCAR is going to be one of the first sports to get back on track, pun definitely intended. After taking a 2-month hiatus, the answer to it is quite simple. They're just going to broadcast the track with the cars racing, but with no fans. At the time of this recording, the race is currently taking place at Darlington Raceway. There will be half as many people there in the stands. No fans, just the teams of the drivers. As expected, they are going to enforce the 6 feet rule. As for the broadcast booth, because you cannot have, close proximity, and as we all know, a booth is close proximity quarters. The team of Mike Joy and Jeff Gordon will be calling the race from Fox Sports Studios in Charlotte, and they won't have to deal with a lot of noise. The next restriction kind of adds a bit of a challenge. Lap 30. The field will be frozen at the caution. When the pit road is open, only the top 20 cars will be allowed to pit. Each car that pits must beat the pace car off the pit road to retain its position on the next lap. The other 20 cars will pit. So basically, it's going to cycle through every such and such laps. Then the top 20 cars will be allowed to pit a second time on the next lap. The other 20 cars will be allowed to pit again. So after the second cycle for each team is completed, the lineup will be set and the race will be resumed. So this kind of adds a little bit of challenge, and also it adds adds challenge to pitting, and it adds strategy. That's the word I was looking for. And it really adds strategy to pitting. Not that there wasn't before. I know that there was before, but it kind of it kind of puts pressure on the drivers to have them be in the top 20 spots. So the last race at Darlington was won by Eric Jones last September at the Southern 500, followed by Carl Larson, who placed second, and Kyle Busch in third. Another challenge these drivers will have to face at the direction of race control drivers will have the opportunity to run one pace lap down pit road before the green flag for a pit road speed check. If you stop in your box for any reason, pull over or slow down, and you will start at the rear of the field. So if basically when so if you run a pace lap and then you slow in for pit road, then you'll have to start from the bottom, because pitting now is like, it's like a privilege now. So it's kind of like a risk reward system, which is pretty cool, honestly. The national anthem will be performed by three-time Grammy winner Darius Rucker. You know, and it's gonna be echoey. So, or I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Who knows? However, motorsports is one of those sports that can't withstand long periods of inactivity. It's not like the NFL or the NHL or MLB or the NBA or or whatever. And it's just, they aren't teams. They aren't dozens of teams owned by deep-pocketed billionaires who can wait out a shutdown. No, these guys are in a very... Their budget isn't as big. They aren't coffers shut down to the brim with emergency reserves of cash. They don't have that much cash. Like I said, their revenue isn't as big as some of these other corporations. As you know, NASCAR isn't as popular of a sport in America. I know that it does bring in a good amount of money, but it's not as big as these other guys. Anyway, NASCAR, they might have two options, just die from extinction, from being idle, or race as humanly possible. Race as soon as humanly possible. It's why we're seeing virtually every other form of motorsport, IndyCar, Supercross, Moto America, short tracks, Formula One racing, announce plans and schedule, while the rest of the big leagues are officially open on their next steps. So, as always, the track too tough to tame, there is a looming danger here, Newman. And this is Ryan Newman as he took his 5 laps, his first 5 laps, last year's Southern 500 pole speed of 172.487 miles per hour by William Bryan. Newman ran 30 laps that day. He showed no issues from the brain bruise he suffered in the last lap crash at Daytona that forced him to be hospitalized for 2 days. He missed 3 races before the Cup season was suspended by the coronavirus outbreak. NASCAR medically cleared him to race last month, and he'll make his return Sunday at Darlington Raceway. Quote, Ryan Newman: "I feel like a complete walking miracle." That is all as he, and quote, "Everything aligned in so many ways. The safety workers, the personnel that were involved, that were inside the car with me, spent time with me during and after the crash. Every layer of it was multiple miracles, big miracles, little miracles, in my opinion, that were aligned for me to be able to walk out days later with my hands around my daughter, to be thankful so I can answer all those things. And I don't think about anybody can, when miracles do happen, but we need to be thankful for that. End quote. Um, so, of course, with COVID, another challenge was brought up, and that is they can't have qualifier laps. So this is how every position was determined. So positions 1 through 12 were determined by a random draw from charter teams in their positions in team owner points. Positions 13 through 24 were a random draw among charter teams in those positions in owner points. Positions 25 through 36 were a random draw among character teams in those positions in owner points, and positions 37 through 40 will be filled out by open non-charted teams in order of their owner points. Yeah. So that's how they determined the positions for everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in to now Mavs Sports Minutes. Again, go subscribe to Sports Gaming Universe. Again, his link will be in the description. Comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later.